Hey everybody. Happy Monday. Happy Hope everybody's doing well today. You see my you see my topic today. Hey sis. Hey Tinkers. Oh, I guess my notifications are working. Cool. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I really be. I haven't been on live like I used to be. But I gotta get my shit together. I gotta get it together. But yeah, I don't know if y'all heard my little rant earlier. People be getting on my damn nerves. Yeah, people be getting on my damn nerves. I'm so tired of you know, basically the mean girl energy. Like, when is it gonna stop? Thanks, Tinkers. Yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this thing on my phone today. It's making me do it. I don't know. It's making me do a landscape instead of a portrait style. So it looks weird to me on my phone, but whatever. Anyway, all right, y'all. Come on in, get comfortable, and listen. Because tonight we're going to talk about something that I know has been getting on my nerves, your nerves, and probably the whole internet's nerves. Hey, Colleen, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Thanks for supporting. Please double tap the screen, guys. Yeah, but today's a little bit, it's not uh it's not really something I'm usually doing. Usually I'm, talking about current events, trending topics, things like that. But lately this internet, you know, just got is getting on my damn nerves. you know? So yeah. So I know it's been getting on a lot of people's nerves, and that is the mean girl energy, and not only mean girls, there's even freaking mean boys, mean guys, because quite honestly, depending what community you're in, you know, some it's the girls that are the problem, and others is the men that's the problem. I'm in two different communities, and it's opposite. In one community it's really the girls that are mean girls, and in another community is the guys that are always into something. So even though I don't know, I put mean girl energy, but it's really just mean energy. you know Hey, MMG. Hey, the boxing scholar. Welcome in, welcome in. But yeah, it's crazy. But and I don't care how old we are, teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, grandmas, aunties, you know, this mean energy somehow follows folks into adulthood like luggage, you know? And I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing grown men and women online acting like they're starring in, Bad Girls Club, Bad Boys Club, the YouTube edition, you know? I'm tired of seeing people involved in situations that literally do not concern them. Or if they are supporters, they act like they're the CC or whoever that it's, being directed to. You'll see somebody make a post like, hey, can you recommend a good hairstyle? And suddenly 200 comments deep, someone's cousin, sister's baby mama appears like, well, actually, what you really need to worry about is why your man was in my inbox. Like, it's just like, girl, what? It's just a whole bunch of stupid nonsense, you know? Like, how did we get here? It's like folks wake up and just choose violence before they even brush their damn teeth. It's like as soon as they roll over or wake up, their eyes open in the morning, they're getting on freaking YouTube or Facebook, depending which social media platform is your go-to. But it's like before you even brush your teeth, you're already checking to see who commented what, who posted what, who went live about this, who went live about that, you know? And let me say this clearly. People love to act holier than thou online. Act like they are better than you. Their life is perfect. Their money is long. Their relationship is healthy. Their kids are little angels. But the second you don't meet their fake standards, oh, don't they switch up? They switch up real quick, real fast. Suddenly you're broke, you're pressed, you're jealous, you're weird, or whatever insult they want to say this week. You know?
Mommy,
Hold on.
that's Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Cool. Okay, baby, go.
I think the number box too. And what about Thomas and Ronaldo and
Okay, go play over there. Thank you. Yeah, it's always something. It's always something. And, don't get me started on the ones who lie. Lie bold as hell. Then retract the lie like it's no big deal. Oh, I didn't mean that. Oh, I was going through something. Oh, I was just taking up for this person or that person. Oh, that wasn't the full story. Sis, you said it. You typed it. You hit post. You doubled down. You argued. You fought for your life in those comments or on your platform. Now you're backtracking it. Please. You know? Please. You're still known as a liar. You lie once, you'll lie again. And your back end, if you have a back end, they definitely know the real you. They're just there drinking your Kool-Aid. But and meanwhile, their supporters, the little cheerleaders in the back, they hype every toxic thing up. They'll be in the comments like, yes, sis, drag her, say it louder, she had it coming. Oh, that bee is jealous. But behind the scenes, they would never defend you like that. They will hype toxicity, but never help the person get therapy, never make them choose accountability, never make them self-aware, or even freaking hydration. Support you, no. Encourage you to be a mess? Hell yeah. You know? Please double tap the screen, guys. Double tap the screen, hit the like button, whichever one's easier for you. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed. I greatly appreciate it. And my Cash App is pinned. If you can and would like to, please donate to my channel. I greatly appreciate it. But yeah, it just be crazy. You know what I'm saying? But let me take a breath because y'all know this topic could get me going for hours. But tonight we're going to be digging in all the way into this mean girl energy or mean energy, because like I said, I'm also in another community that is not the women, is the men that have that mean energy towards each other. But people have fake confidence. They have performative friendships that are based on what other people see, what they want people to see, what they want their supporters to see. you know, group chats that are just digital burn books, you know. I know y'all saw you know what movie that's in reference to, but yeah, it definitely be like that. And it's sad because most of us are, you know, parents, are you know, old, are at that age that we should not be doing this, you know. People searching for personal info because they get mad online like we're grown adults with jobs, kids, bills, and responsibilities. All right? So buckle in, everybody. Tonight is going to be good. You know? I know a lot of you guys know about, have experienced that mean energy. So let's start with the basics, you know? That mean, I'm gonna keep saying mean girl energy because that's on the main community I'm in is basically mean girl energy. But you guys know that I mean both mean girl and mean men energy. But it's when someone gets a sprinkle of attention, a drop of validation, and suddenly they think they're, you know, I don't know, freaking Regina George in HD. You know, it's the condescending tone, the I'm better than you attitude, the public humiliation, you know, just for their entertainment, for their supporters' entertainment, you know, makes them feel big, you know, makes them feel important. You know, they be coming out here cursing and stuff like that and thinking that, oh my God, people are supposed to, you know, run for the hills, supposed to be so scared of them or something. Like, girl, bye. Bye. For real. Like, bye, girl. I want to see the energy you have in like real life, please. And then that's the thing. There's no that this energy is not in real life because right away you're going for your weapons. You're not, you know, you won't argue with a person in real life. You won't put up the dukes in real life. Right away it's you'll run to your weapons. So stop it. Please stop it. Hey TC, hey everybody. I'm sorry, I've been talking. I don't know whoever I missed. I'm sorry, but hey, welcome in. Thank you. I see you, Lily girl. I see you, sis. Thank you. I understand. I understand. I know even if I don't see you, you're here. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, girl. But you know, the fake empowerment hiding real insecurity. You know, that side eye, the tweets, the shady comments, the back end, you know, chats or groups or whatever, what have you. You know, those phone calls, the headquarter phone calls. Oh no, you know, we're gonna be the main topic in those headquarter phone calls or groups. Watch out, please, you know. But anyway, the side eye, the subtweets, the shady comments, you know, the I'm just gonna be honest when they're actually being hateful and just condescending, you know. People love to mask cruelty as confidence, but baby, confidence doesn't require victims, you know. You ever notice how drama attracts people who weren't even invited? Like someone posts, I'm disappointed in a friend. Suddenly the whole neighborhood jumps in like, ooh, who we fighting? What happened? Name names. Or, you know, they just want to know. They want to know. They'll put the little eye emojis or, you know, people treat the internet like it's reality TV. But here's the thing, your life is not their entertainment. Your problems are not their playground. Folks insert themselves just to feel important, you know? Just to feel important. Hey, I'm the survivor. Hey, Shine Bright. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm gonna mute for a minute because these damn sirens. All right. So this one right here, it becomes is becoming a sport. You know, lie publicly, argue aggressively, get caught, half apologize, and what happens? They repeat the same shit the next week, the next day, the next few hours. You know, and the supporters, and the supporters.
There has SpongeBob movie.
Oh, they have a SpongeBob movie.
Yes.
Cool, go watch it. And the supporters, we forgive you, Queen. Oh,
No way.
we know that you were
No
just
way.
being,
I want to watch.
we know you were just talking to a troll. We know that you was just being, what's the word? The word, sarcastic. Oh, we know that you were just being sarcastic. You know, she just lied on somebody's whole life. But oh yeah, okay, call it sarcasm. Okay, and then wonder why they keep up with the same shit all the time. Hey, Smooth. Welcome in, bro. Hey, Star. Welcome in, Stardust. Yes. I'm glad to see you guys here. Please double tap the screen, double tap the screen. They got me started today, and look what happens. but anyway, but anyway, anywho, like Tiff says, anywho, this is the part that gets dark. People will look up your job, they will look up your address, they find your employer, they freaking post your employer, they make a whole live about your employer, you know, try to blackmail you or threaten you that if you say this or say that, that they're gonna, make it known where you're at, they're gonna call your job, make you lose your freaking money, make you lose your way of living. How fucking disgusting is that? Like, is it that serious? Is this online shit that serious that you're gonna make somebody lose their way of living, the way that they freaking pay their rent, the way that they help their kids stay under one roof? Like, come on now, let's grow up. Let's freaking grow up. People search for your kids' schools. They screenshot your house. They'll post your house. They pull background checks. They even go as low as contacting your family. You know, contacting your family, your ex-husband, your ex-boyfriends, shoo, even your ex freaking housekeepers and teachers and shit. Like, come on, because you disagreed with them, because you disagreed with a comment, because you just disagree with the person that they are. You know? That's not mean girl energy anymore. That's dangerous energy. Very dangerous. Because, like I said, most people right away they want to pull weapons when you're the type that would freaking put up those dukes. But right away, if something happened, if you ever bump into anybody in the street, right away it's, oh, I'm gonna go run and get my weapon. You know. Nobody in general, Smooth. Nobody specific. I mean, nobody specific. It's just the shit, in the community that we know and and another community that I'm in. It's like there's so much mean energy going on. Whether it's men or women, it's just too much, too much. You know. But women and men get online, suddenly they become HR assistants. Oh, I'll call your employer. Ma'am, you don't even like your own job, or maybe you don't even have a job. Why are you trying to make someone else lose theirs? Like, I tell you, I tell you. But let's see. But as soon as you do it back, you're evil or jealous. Facts. Yep. For some stupid online beef. Yep. Let's see. Let's see. Sorry. I'm good. I'm reading comments now. All right. They have to travel in packs like coyotes. They're cowards. Facts. Yes. That's also a sign of insecurity issues. Yep. Yep. Demeaning and condescending. Yes. I will flip the fuck out, to be honest. I know you will. I know you will. And it's sad that, not only in a certain sector that I'm in they do that, but I've been looking at all over this social media, and there's a lot of communities and sectors that actually do that, and it's sad. If you become a certain kind of CC, you have 50 million um content creators that you're their content, and it's sad. And they find out where you live, they find out who you're dating, they just find out all your freaking information. Like, is it that damn serious? Like, fine, if you want to troll me. If you want to, say I'm fat, say I'm fat. If you want to say I'm mental, say I'm mental. But to get personal and start, knowing where I live, who's my family, who's my pet, and posting it, that's a different level, kind of crazy, you know. But then, and here's the truth. The supporters, they don't correct them because they enjoy the drama. They want to stay on the popular side, the good side, supposedly. you know they're afraid of becoming the next target. They live for that messy entertainment. They confuse the toxicity with strength. But support that never holds you accountable, it's not support, it's enabling. That's what it is, enabling. you know But before we go deeper, we got to talk about something that's always in the background, but people avoid: the mental health. Because a lot of this mean energy, it doesn't come from confidence, it comes from chaos going on inside. Some of these people you see online acting loud, angry, defensive, aggressive. They're not strong, they're hurting. They have something deep down inside of them that they act like they got over, but they're far from over. And that's why they come out here trying to be all strong and bold and trying to intimidate people like they're so strong, and oh yeah, they got over the shit from their past. But yeah, right, they definitely have not gotten over shit. you know you ever notice how someone who is really at peace doesn't have the energy to start fights? They don't need to belittle anybody. They don't need to dig for personal info or threaten to cost someone's job. Peaceful people don't act like that. But when someone is dealing with so low self-esteem, stress, trauma, anxiety, identity issues, exhaustion, feeling unheard or unsupported in real life, they come online and use the internet as an emotional dumping ground. Their page becomes their pressure valve, and instead of healing, they lash out. Now, let me say this clearly as well. Mental health struggles do not excuse bad behavior. Do not. But they do explain why some people turn mean energy, and they freaking turn that mean energy mode on like a light switch. Some of these mean people are actually lonely, overwhelmed, looking for validation, feeling powerless offline, using drama as a distraction for their real life issues, you know, using this drama for stuff that happened in the past, trying to get away from it, trying to run away from it, but it's still there even when they sign off, you know, trying to feel superior because they feel inferior inside. And the sad part, their supporters don't want to help them. They want to watch the show. Thanks, I'm the survivor. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thanks everybody for being here. I greatly appreciate you. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and if you can donate, please donate to the channel. My Cash App is pinned. But yeah, so nobody says, girl, take a break, or please take a break. It's too much. No, because all they're thinking about is those dollar signs, dollar signs, dollar signs. Obviously, you guys see that I even slowed down. I used to be online, going live every single day. But when I feel a certain way, I don't log on. I'm the opposite, that I log off and deal with the real life shit in real life. You know what I'm saying? But maybe people need to log off sometimes and breathe, you know? You seem stressed. They don't even, supporters don't even bother asking, you seem stressed, are you okay? Nope. They get in the comments like, yes, yes, queen, or yes, go, or yeah, drag her, or yeah, you said that, or they're just jealous, or people cheer on that meltdown but don't know or don't care about the mental breakdown that's going on behind the scenes, behind it all. It's just entertainment to everybody. Yes, mental health is real. This is beautiful live. Thank you, thank you. And they should be and they shouldn't be. Some people go through BS in real life and don't act like this. Facts. That's exactly what I said. Folks are there just for the show. Yes. Hey Keisha, welcome in, welcome in. Thanks for joining. But yeah. Hey Liz. Welcome in, Liz. Welcome in. But yeah, people cheer on the meltdown but don't care what's going on, behind the scenes. It's entertainment for everybody. It's entertainment for, the supporters, but it's destructive for the person doing it. That's why so many people burn bridges, ruin friendship, embarrass themselves, and then disappear for a few days like nothing happened because they weren't acting from a healthy place. Mean energy is often a cry for the disguised as a clapback, you know? The mean energy is a disguise for things that are going on in their real life that they're trying to hide, you know? And it's just sad. So yeah, you ever watch somebody online who tries so hard to be scary, but really just, but really they just flapping around like an angry chicken, you know? They're just flapping around, flap, 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 like an angry chicken. They're loud, they're dramatic, they puff their feathers, they make threats, they yell, but they don't actually do anything. A whole dragon, you know? A whole dragon mixed with a barnyard fowl. See? So that's what I've learned. That a dragon mixed with a barnyard fowl is a dragon fowl. Breathing fire on their lives, on their comments, on their walls, breathing fire in the comments, clucking in the DMs, clucking in their freaking groups or whatever, wings flapping, edges lifting, logic mixing. It's just chaos. Like chaos. Yes. Liz, you're gonna have to go back and catch the replay because I said some things, girl, about the mean energy, you know? But people love to weaponize standards they don't even meet themselves. They'll shame you for your job, your house, your clothes, your parenting, your relationship. But behind the scenes, they're not living any of the real life that they pretend to have. Mean girl or mean energy is 90% performance and 10% insecurity, you know? And I would say this internet is not worth losing your family. So if your significant other, your special someone has an issue with how much you are on this internet, you might want to think about that before it's too late, because you think these supporters are going to be there for you the way that you need them to be if something happens in your real life relationship or in your real life period. I think you better wake up. And you supporters, you have to stop coddling these people that you are basically um that they're entertaining you, that you're basically treating them like they're your god. You have to stop coddling them and enabling them. Let them know, you know, what they're doing is wrong, you know? Call out their behaviors. And no, you don't have to do it on the internet. No, you don't have to do it in their comments. No, you don't have to do it, in their chat while they're live. But I hope behind the scenes that you guys do not enable these people like you do in their chat, because it's disgusting, you know? It's definitely not worth losing someone you love. Yup, it's hurt. Yeah, you know? But at some point, we have to stop saying that's just how she is, you know, or no, that's how she choose. No, like that's how she is. If that's how she is, you need to rethink who the hell you're following. Stop taking that cup of Kool-Aid and wake up. You might want to throw down that freaking cup of Kool-Aid and turn around and walk away, because no, that's how they're choosing to be, you know, and you're choosing to enable it. But you actually should be protecting your peace and their peace and helping them be better, you know, help them be better, because being strong doesn't mean being mean. Having boundaries doesn't mean being cruel. And healing doesn't require humiliating other women or men, depending who you are. Because, like I said, it's not only women that do this on this internet, it is men also. So, you guys need to wake up. If you don't like somebody, keep scrolling. Hit that do not recommend. And stop going in their damn chat. Because even if you hit do not recommend and you keep going into their chat, even in their bushes, they're going to keep coming on your timeline or whatever it's called, your feed. And you're going to keep seeing them. And you're going to keep being tempted to interact with them. You're going to keep being tempted to be nosy. You know? So this. Let's normalize kindness. Let's normalize accountability and minding your damn business. And remember that mental health is real. Almost all of my lives or whatever, it always comes down to that thing, and it is mental health. Mental health is important, you know? Liz, you're doing very good so far. You're doing very good. You you definitely on it. Consistency is definitely the key, and you got that down pat. You being very consistent. You have your own community, which is very important. I know that you came into this community, by another content creator that is a part of the community, but you have your own community on your channel, and that is very important. So keep doing you and keep gaining your community, that you don't have to fight, over. Your community is your community. You don't have to worry about that. If you go live, they're gonna run. If you live and somebody else go live, that they're gonna run to that other person's chat. So that is the best thing, honestly, about your channel right now. Not only your consistency, but you being you, regardless of what people think, and also that you are growing your own community. That's top tier there. Your own community is so important. Oh, sorry. He wanted me to he wanted me to put whipped cream in his mouth. All right. Silly. But yes, yeah, so you're doing it good. But thank you guys. That was just my little rant for today. You know, I'm just tired of that mean energy. And I understand also if you're in, even if you're in somebody's chat, doesn't necessarily mean that you're mean. It's just very entertaining, and I definitely understand that. But for the people that do have that mean energy, I mean, I know it's entertaining, and I guess that's engaging, and you're getting all your supporters. Do you if you want to, but that karma's gonna come for you. That's all I gotta say. You know? And this internet stuff is definitely not worth it. If you want to be bigger, if you want to become bigger and better, you have to leave that mean girl energy, to the side. If you went through anything in life, I advise you. Some people say that they already dealt with those issues, but I really think that some people need to revisit those issues, because honestly, a lot of people haven't got over the issues that they said that they did get over. And there's nothing wrong with that. Just seek the right help. And, but that's what I'm here for. Mental health awareness is basically what all my lives and videos boil down to, you know? Mental health is real, and it needs to be acknowledged, and it needs to be helped. It needs to be treated. But thank you guys for being here. And yes, we have to stop being enablers. Us as enablers is what makes this mean energy keep going. So we definitely have to take a step back sometimes and realize that we're helping these people be mean. So, you know, we definitely have to step back and think about, we don't want that in our lives. But thank you so much, guys. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. Please double tap the screen. If you're watching the replay, please hit that like button for me. Comment to let me know that you were here. Let me know what you think about this live. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed. I greatly appreciate it. Share, share, share. And if you can donate to my channel, I greatly appreciate it. My Cash App is BXQUEENC. BX Queen, the letter C. Thank you so much, and I appreciate everybody that was here today. I'll see you guys on the next one. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. I love you all. Bye bye.